Well, when last we left our adventurers, they were coming down from the adrenaline of their fight with the Dreadlord Cass and the death of the Black Staff of Waterdeep. Realizing that this has far more reaching implications than they could imagine, they called in Laurel to help them clean up and assess what needs to be done next. Upon her arrival to the magnificent mansion that Eve put up, a discussion was held over the next steps that should be done in regards to Cass, and it was revealed that killing Cass would only be the beginning of their problems, and that she needs to be locked up once again in her domain of dread. Unfortunately, those are tightly guarded secrets by those of the Raven Queen, and whilst there is no real temple in Waterdeep, there is a shrine to the north of town that may hold the answers they seek, should they actually find those that tend it. And that is where we pick up in the morning after a long night's rest. You all awaken in the magnificent mansion. Gazrakul, you get the same premonition, the same ticking. But other than that, it's seemingly normal. I should also mention that for you specifically, Gazrakul, I did have you collect a bit of blood. So you do have that.
Thanks.
I know you wanted it.
Well, they are on the lookout for the opportunities to, they probably did yesterday as well, with all the elementals around, kind of snidely imply to Eve that none of this would have happened if they had their preferred summoning.
Well, Veritas would be up bright and early, opening his door. Bits of that spacey stars shone as he closes. If Eve isn't up, he would knock on the door.
After a few seconds, the door opens. There's Eve with journal in hand. Oh, good morning, Veritas. Sleep okay?
I've been bothered. Been thinking about things. Could we talk a bit?
Oh, of course, absolutely. Anytime. Come on in if you want.
Thank you.
Eve ushers you into her still cluttered with books bedroom and clears a couple off of a little armchair. What's on your mind, buddy? I know there's been a lot going on lately.
Yeah. With everything happening, it's hard to get a stable grip on things. But I have been thinking about this. What do you... What do you think about Mox? Looking at you.
Eve tilts her head a little bit and kind of leans back in her seat against a pile of books. About Mox. I mean, any aspect in particular, or just in general?
Just in general.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well. There's a lot there. I think ever since I started learning about Mox, I've always been really hopeful for their future. I mean, a whole people that are capable of changing and becoming whatever they choose. Imagine the creative potential behind that. That's quite a gift. It's just a shame that it came at the price of the influence of such a manipulative and abusive creator. But I think that once he's out of the picture, and once maybe we're able to help some of the Mox that have been wrongly imprisoned, like in Silver Rock, I think you guys are going to change this world for the better. I'm greatly looking forward to seeing how that goes. And I think you and Chellaby are going to be the spearheads of it.
A bit conflicted expression on Veritas. He hasn't taken a seat, but he's kind of looked down and he reaches into his chest and you see him pull something out. A soft, whitish roll. I'm really glad you feel that way. You see that it is not too larger than a baseball. Looks like it's made out of some sort of crystal. And he kind of stares at it. There's still things that I find conflicting. I know there can be a future, can be promise there. But that has to be come through from a lot of bloodshed, a lot of history. From what I once took the life that the form that I have. I still have hard times looking at our future. And moving past us being just use this weapon as destruction. Evolving and growing past that. That's not going to be a simple matter. And there's going to be a lot of people that aren't going to share your maybe a bit lofty, but very nice sentiments. Be a lot that will revile and want to see us gone with. And some very well trained.
Eve meets Veritas's eyes as he's saying all this with a somber expression before looking down and nodding slightly. Yeah. Yeah. You're certainly right that it's not going to be a simple matter, most likely. People have a habit of getting stuck in a particular perspective on the world, on people. Minds will have to be changed, and that's no simple matter either. But you've spoken in the past, Veritas, about wanting to be a leader figure among your community, right?
His gaze meets Eve's. That's right. I realize more and more as I've spent these precious moments with you, Bosch, Virgil, Tia, Jelliv, that there is important things that can be learned, that can be grown. Vital things that all of us Mox did not have. No nurture. Just ravenous wild creatures. And only a handful came more than that.
Well, only a handful have been lucky enough to have the influence in their lives of people who were not the cruel and abusive master that so many have unfortunately had to come to heel under. But you're right, Veritas. Having people around you who genuinely care about you and each other. People who are warm, who will have your back. She stands up and kind of puts a hand on Veritas's arm. That can make all the difference in the growth of someone. And if you mean to be a leader to your people, in any sense, I have high hopes for them, for all of your future. Because they couldn't ask for a kinder, warmer, more patient leader. I've seen how you interact with all of us. We're all far from perfect. But you never stop trying to help us, to protect us, to forgive us even when we stray. I think you're going to be quite a light for people who really need you. And I'm so happy to have gotten to witness you grow into the wonderful person you are today. It's going to be hard sometimes, but you'll always have us. And everyone you lead will have you, and you'll have them. And in the end, that's what matters most, isn't it?
Yeah. This. Thank you. This journey will not, but it's very, it helps knowing that I have you guys by my side. And I won't stop growing, improving. And as you are holding onto Veritas's kind of like arm, Veritas is going to try and change his shape into your, where you're holding the arm, into a book.
What?
Max, do I have to roll a check?
I'll say you may do so with advantage since you've been practicing.
Okay. Just a straight up con check.
Yes.
16.
16. You are able to form yourself into the shape of a book. Your title is a lot clearer now than last time, but you're still having trouble getting the actual words on the pages.
And the book, you recognize, Eve, as it is the poetry book of sentience that is written on the front of it.
What? What?
No longer
Surprise.
just weapons.
Whatever you damn well please, huh? Wow. Kinda gently turns the book over in her hands. That's really something, Veritas. Once again, can't say how much I'm looking forward to the future.
Me neither. Speaking of that future, we should probably go get the others so we can make that future happen.
Right. Lots of things on the agenda. Alright. Let's do it.
Alright. You run off downstairs towards your future. Does Gazrakul or Bosch have any morning conversations they want done, or
4 days.
Oh yeah, 4 days. Oh, time limit. Push you down. And, oh yeah, I was just thinking how much of it's Virgil. I mean, if we even find anybody at this shrine, then we're gonna have to get used to a whole different group of gloomy folks. Like if we had him around, then we could just maybe we could commiserate on other gloomy people. And you've kind of got that vibe, but not really like. I don't know. You're more edgy than gloomy.
Indeed. We miss how negative everything could be with Virgil around. We can only do so much ourselves, but he was an artist.
You got that right, Betty. I'd offer to try to be gloomier, but that's just not my thing. I got to bring the mood up a little bit, you know. Yeah, we got some work to do, so get to it, right?
I like playfully punch him in the arm.
falls over like a sack of potatoes? I'm just kidding.
You hear a violent crack.
All right. Well then,
Yeah.
you all gather up. Where are you going?
Well, we are in the City of the Dead.
Sure. It's creepy outside. Even in the middle of the day. Well, morning.
And we need to head north, apparently. Somewhere north.
The shrine was outside the city?
Correct.
Okay. So yes? Can we head off and try to find this shrine?
All right. Exiting the City of the Dead, you walk a short couple blocks and eventually make your way to the high road. The road that leads all throughout Waterdeep. And to the North Gate. Passing by the market and the North Ward and eventually the kind of ramshackled Field Ward, you make your way to the North Gate. You can see that there are various lines of defenses ready to defend Waterdeep from any outward forces. But you head out and for once feel a pleasant coastal breeze that isn't mired with the smell of the city. But you trek northward. I would like whoever is leading to roll me a survival.
Roll a survival.
Got this spot.
12.
Be better.
Could be worse.
Alright. You walk northward, looking around, trying to find this shrine. Checking some not well-traveled trails in various locations off the main road. It takes you quite a bit of time, but eventually, as the sun crests past noon, you see an odd set of standing stones.
They seem like gloomy standing stones.
If the lighting was a bit different, yeah. Also, one thing of particular note about these standing stones is that they are pure white. But they don't seem to reflect sunlight like a pure white stone would. It's very matte would be the word, I think. Matte?
Matt.
That is right.
Matte, okay.
Got that tar finish on it.
These are likely the ones we're looking for.
Yeah, but I don't see anybody lurking around.
Let me try. Veritas is going to cast See Invisibility on himself.
You cast See Invisibility. And you notice that whilst ahead of you, you can see a collection of standing stones. With See Invisibility, you see a field of stones. Of these ghostly images of stones that seem to be marking different different locations on the ethereal plane. And you realize that you are in a graveyard. But probably the most strange looking graveyard you've ever seen.
Weird. There's a lot of strange rocks. This looks like a graveyard that's on the ethereal plane.
I need to move where I'm standing.
You're good.
On the ethereal plane, huh? That's strange. But on brand, I suppose. Well, we were warned that whenever people come here to find clerics of the Raven Queen, there's usually nobody here. Veritas, you only see stones? No people?
Veritas nods. It's really strange.
Probably not really their time of day. Kinda, if it weren't semi-spooky here, it would be kinda bright and cheerful. Got that nice breeze. But we timed this kind of bad.
Say. That might be true. There might not be anything here if it's not dark out.
Well, this is a shrine, though, to the Raven Queen. Perhaps a bit of prayer is in order?
But it couldn't hurt to try.
Okay. Prayer.
You are praying to the Raven Queen?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What kind of prayers do you give?
Oh god, I'm scared of that tone of voice.
Mm. What kind of prayers? Something.
Usually, followers of a particular god or goddess, in their prayers, they leave kind of an offering for that deity. I wonder what kinds of offerings the Raven Queen might be partial to. Any ideas?
Guys, you got a lot of blood on you, right? Baby blood?
I mean, I've got a couple of things that might help. There's that longsword. It's had. I don't know that it's appropriate having something that that belonged to somebody you killed. I don't know.
That's a good thought. Although we might potentially need it later.
Yeah, there's that too.
I don't know, do we have any other morbid mementos? Anybody have anything that's like a skull or bones or...
I've got that toy spider from at the fair, but I don't know that that's appropriate. It seems kind of. Yeah, I don't think so.
I think I still have a couple of things from the hags we killed. Oh, I don't know how that would go over. Didn't the Raven Queen have ties with the Feywild in the past?
I don't know.
You could try. I mean, we were a band once. Try playing a sad song.
That's... I like that idea. A funeral dirge, perhaps?
Yeah.
I do know a couple of those. Do you want to give it a shot?
And you should definitely take the lead. Kind of mostly know happy songs, but I could, but I can.
My happy mushroom song would not be appropriate.
Not so much.
I mean, mushrooms are, uh, agents of decay, aren't they?
But they're very happy.
Listen. Who says decay can't be... Okay, that's kind of a creepy thought. Never mind. Anyway. Funeral dirge it is. Busts out the old vial.
Okay. And you are all attempting to play?
Veritas will be on vocals.
I've got my sham. It's such a mournful instrument.
What will you be on, Gauze?
Oh!
Yeah.
We have 0 instrument proficiencies.
Anything you'd like to try?
We will be pointing at multiple points throughout the air and casting Toll the Dead. Repeat. In tune with everyone else.
Interesting.
It does say a bell sounds.
It is.
That's clever.
An interesting idea. I like it.
And Toll the Dead, that seems particularly fitting.
Alright. Then I would like group performance checks. Gazrakul, you may roll yours with intelligence.
God damn.
Oh, praise be.
I just want to check on something real quick. Josh is going to hedge his bets and do bolstering magic first. Just add that D3 in there.
We need some band practice.
It's been a while. And
Josh has got that mojo though.
Bosch, you're able to kind of dig deep and find some inner sadness to display on your charm. Veritas and Eve, it's a little bit harder because you're more used to upbeat things, but you fall in rhythm with Bosch. Gaz, you've never casted to a beat before. So whilst every once in a while there's just kind of an errant bong going off in the performance, it's not too terribly off-putting. Bosch, roll me a d20. 12, alright. You play say your dirge. And nothing seems to happen.
Um,
Well, I mean, it was a good warm-up for when we eventually get the band back on our feet.
On our next tour to eat the Shadowfell. Doesn't quite roll off the tongue.
Oh boy, are we gonna eat every plane?
Pretty sure the Shadowfell is not as tasty as the Feywild.
Only one way to find out.
Not like
No, you're
chocolate.
not wrong.
Maybe a rich, dark chocolate.
I'm gonna turn on bitter, but we'll see.
Well, with that avenue being exhausted, maybe we go with your idea, Bosch, and come back at night? I mean, it's a shame to have to take more time, but unless anyone has any other ideas.
We didn't really try praying. Seems like something else that makes sense here.
That's true.
Right.
Okay, then let's
Um,
give that a shot.
Wait a minute. What? What is the Raven Queen? Again? What'd she do?
It's rather complicated. There's lots of life and death involved with the Raven Queen.
Mostly death, from what I recall.
Death to enemies?
I think part of it is just that everybody dies. Someday.
Yeah.
And her whole thing, like, kind of shepherding the dead to where they're supposed to go. And, making sure they won't come back.
I see. Huh.
I know there's more to it than that, but that's kind of the main thing, right?
Sounds right.
Yeah. Then let me
Oh,
pray for a bit.
Veritas will get closer to that black rock in the middle.
You get closer.
Puts his hands together as he's seen other people pray. And faint whispers as he says,
Raven Queen, please let the hearted souls of Morgana and Ezret find peace. They don't need to suffer anymore. Please.
Roll me 2d20.
2,
Okay.
7, and a 6.
You offer this prayer for the fallen. Nothing seems to happen.
Turns back.
Well, I prayed.
Worth a try? I actually just remembered something. I'm not sure it's entirely appropriate to do, but let me go ahead and try a little bit of prayer as well.
I was gonna say, but isn't upon your idea, but learning about this prayer stuff too, and I went to Bahamut, also left an offering. It tells me the Raven Queen doesn't want money, but we can think about something we can yeah, do your thing.
I think that's a good idea too. I just don't know what.
We have in the past been advised by certain priests that if at first you don't succeed, just pray harder.
Alright, well, let's give that another go then. Eve will walk over and kneel by the central stone, like Veritas. Raven Queen. Before I say this, I should probably clarify. Max, when back in the graveyard, not Waterdeep graveyard, Neverwinter graveyard, Eve and Virgil were walking around with someone named Nira, I believe. Nira?
That sounds about right.
Was Eve aware of who exactly that was?
I believe at the
don't
time.
remember.
I believe at the time you were.
I was, okay. Yeah, because I remember in the Weasel afterwards being a little uneasy about Virgil just walking back out with her alone. Okay. Raven Queen? Forgive me if I am being presumptuous, but I believe we've met briefly. You are quite familiar with a dear friend of ours, Virgil Wintersbane. And he, I believe, knew you by the name Nira. He has taken it upon himself to keep a promise of his, and unfortunately we do not have him by our side at this time. I know that you have important plans for him, and we fully intend to help him carry those plans out. But here and now, while he is gone from our side, we need the guidance of someone who follows you to continue on our quest. I humbly ask, please, if you have anyone who could help us, just briefly, we would deeply appreciate it, and would of course continue aiding Virgil in his quest given to him by you. Thank you for all you do for this world. I know it wouldn't be the same without you.
Roll me a d20.
The same.
Alright. You offer up this prayer, asking for help and offering praise. But nothing seems to happen. Veritas, can you roll me a perception check?
That is a 13.
That is a 13. Alright.
Eve straightens and brushes her knees off before heading back to the group. Well, there's that. Have any ideas about offerings while I was doing my thing?
Like I said, I've got money, but I don't think that's the kind of thing she wants.
Yeah, somehow I doubt it.
It probably would be something like that sword.
Do you want to give that a try? I'm just worried that Well, that's not the only thing that we got from her, is it?
The scarf and the
Yeah.
cuffs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need the scarf. It'd be useful, but I mean, it's certainly more kind of her aesthetic.
Well, as long as we have other things of hers, maybe we can try and offer up the sword. And hopefully, if we need something belonging to her to seal her and Cass back in the domain of dread, then hopefully one of the other two things will suffice.
Okay, so you think the sword is the best idea for this?
I think it's the best one we've got right now.
I don't see anything different.
Mm. Okay, I guess let me give it a shot.
Seeing how the other two went off on their own to talk to the Raven Queen out of earshot, Josh will do the same. He'll get out the sword, hold it in his two hands, like palms up, so he's just supporting the blade. Walk a little distance away. Kneel.
So, hello, Raven Queen. I'm still figuring out this whole prayer thing, so hope you can take this from a place of being sincere. We're in kind of a spot, and the sound of it, we probably messed up something that you set up. But we had good intentions, and we want to make it right, but we need your help to do that. We're just asking you for a guide. Just for a little advice, just, one of your followers, and we can ask some questions. And I've got this sword to offer. It wasn't mine, it belonged to Nyx. And I guess also that, when we're doing this, we're gonna try our best to serve you by putting things back the way you wanted them. Like I said, we made a mess here, but we're really trying. Appreciate or help you can give us.
Are you holding the sword in your hands?
That time, Bosch is going to further down and lay the sword on the ground.
I'd like you to roll an insight before you do so.
Okay. It's been more than 10 minutes since we tried playing a song, hasn't it? It's been more than 10 minutes real time.
I'd say so.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, here's an insight check.
Okay. There's a slight pull from the blade. But you don't get anything more than that.
Lay it down on the ground and respectfully wait, feeling. Probably wait 5 minutes.
Roll a d20.
Okay.
You wait, looking at this blade, offering it and your services to the Raven Queen. Nothing seems to happen.
Lower my head, nod, and the sword back up, put it away respectfully, kind of grudge back over to the group.
Nothing.
I think you didn't want the sword. Funny though, felt some kind of hug. Know what it means. But, I don't know. Looked like a regular sword, but maybe there's something about it still.
Really? I thought we determined that it wasn't magical.
Yeah.
Maybe it's spooky magic.
Oh. We had met Stool, and she had ways of making things seem like not the same thing.
That's true. Well, if we've exhausted our options here, maybe we do come back after dark.
Yeah.
It can't hurt.
I'm forgetting something. Weren't we supposed to talk to somebody?
Oh, were we supposed to talk to somebody? Who?
Something about shady crime stuff?
Ah. Right. Well, we could go let... Oh my gosh. Cassandra's having a mind blank. What is his name? What, the leader of Reagan the Air?
Jarlaxle?
Jarlaxle, thank you. We could go let Jarlaxle know about what happened with the Sanathars Guild. But I mean, the thing he wanted us to do was take care of the Zentarin. Which we haven't done yet.
Uh-uh.
But we could let him know. What do you guys think?
We should inform him. That way, we can rely on their assistance for taking down the Zentarum.
I'm surprised you're not pushing to just go ahead and that whole thing right now.
We'd love to. But with how things have been going, better safe than sorry.
Alright. Then I guess that's our next step.
I would like one more perception check for Veritas.
Okay. Can I roll above a 7? I can. That is a mighty 12.
A mighty, mighty 12. Although, You look back at the large stone where the sword was laying down. And the sword, standing straight up, makes this perfect line, almost, in the middle of the stone. But the line keeps going up the stone. This faint, ghostly line.
And this line is going vertical.
Yes.
As we're about to turn away to go back.
Wait! Let me try something.
Ooh, okay.
Alright, go for it.
Veritas gets a running start as he will jump into the rock.
Oh no!
This
We trusted him too soon.
this could be
Oh, no.
interesting. Roll
Yes.
an acrobatics check.
Oh god. Okay, a 14.
14. You run and kind of splat yourself against the large stone, and you're gonna take. Hold on, let me get this. You're gonna take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you've just run face first into a rock. But yeah, you feel a seam
With your face.
with your face.
It's here!
Okay there, buddy?
There's an opening in the rock. I feel it.
Ooh, okay, let's take a look. You get your face out of there without hurting yourself.
Veritas kind of peels off and falls onto the ground.
Ah,
What were you trying to do?
I saw a line in the stone. I thought it opened up.
Any of us see a line in the stone?
Do you just look at it?
Well, that's a good start.
All right. Looking at it, you don't see a seam.
There... Don't see anything there. You said you felt it?
Yeah. It's there.
Put my hand on the rock near where Veritas's face was.
It's faint, but you do feel a groove that goes up the stone, vertical.
Okay, it feels like there's something. Let's look at it a little more.
If I follow it up, there a point where the seam stops.
You can't reach that.
And reach it.
The stone, this particular standing stone, I probably should have mentioned, this particular standing stone's like 15 feet tall.
15 feet tall. If I pull out the pole of collapsing, extend it 10 feet.
It's a little rough to try and follow the groove with the essentially a 10-foot pole, but yeah, it goes all the way to the top.
Maybe stone opened up somewhere.
Veritas will pull himself together and he'll look at the stone again. If there's anything weird that could be considered a button or a lever or contraption of some sort.
Give me an investigation.
Okay.
My head.
You're trying to figure out what the deal is with this strange seam that you can see, and you, in trying to find something, you kind of move some things out of the way. You move the sword out of the way, you move a few other things out of the way, and when you look back, the seam's gone.
Ah. It disappeared.
Disappeared?
It went away.
He'll reach out to try and feel the seam on the stone.
Smooth stone.
What? I don't feel anything at all. What happened? It just went away all of a sudden?
You have to mash your face against it to feel it?
Veritas doesn't want to try again.
Don't that just yet. We have other ideas.
If at first you don't succeed,
Would you like to
And you
try,
try it,
Gazrago?
Gazi. You've
Yeah.
got 3 heads.
Yep, 3 times the face to bash.
indeed, but we have such fragile little lizard bones.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if this is a door or hatch or something, got something we could try, but it would also be, might be considered kind of disrespectful if we're just breaking in.
Ugh.
And,
I'll pull out to show the others the time of opening.
Mm. Interesting. How many times are you able to use that again?
let me just consult the owner's manual.
10 times, and I've used it once.
How many did you say it was?
10?
10?
And there's 9 left.
Oh. I mean, we could try that. I get what you mean about not wanting to be disrespectful, though. Hmm. Well, if this is some sort of door, and the seam just disappeared all of a sudden, it would be helpful to figure out what changed to make that happen. So Veritas, you saw it go away, right?
Yeah.
In that moment, what were you doing? What was going on?
I was looking for buttons.
You were looking for buttons.
Yeah.
So you, touched something on the stone, or...
Moving stuff around. Touching stuff. Looking for
Okay,
buttons.
you moved stuff around.
Uh-huh.
What'd you move?
Dirt. Stone. The sword that was placed there?
Okay. Maybe we brush everything back into the place it was before and put the offering back. Maybe she's pissed that Bosch offered her something and then took it away immediately.
I mean, I stood there a few minutes, but yeah, sure. Let me go ahead and put it back.
Bosch, you put the sword back. And Veritas, you see the seam again.
It's there! It's there!
It is!
Okay, cool.
Alright, okay, maybe we're on the right track. So maybe the offering is the way to go. What
Wait,
position
let me
is it
look
in
real
right now? Sorry, Colin, go ahead.
I was just going to ask if I go around the other side, is there a seam on the other side of the rock as well?
No.
Okay.
And what position was the sword in?
I was imagining it like the blade turned down towards the earth, pommel skyward, and just leaning against the stone.
Hmm. Maybe... Okay, this is weird, but worth a try. Hey Bosch? Maybe you could try tracing the seam with the sword blade? I mean, I guess that might be disrespectful too, but it's reacting with it, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. I mean, as long as I'm not pulling the sword or defacing the stone. I think that's not so bad.
Yeah, you don't have to like scratch it or anything, but just,
Give it your best shot.
I'll slowly give it my best shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
Pick up the sword and get it closer
Mm-hmm.
to that stone, and put the blade in the seam.
All right. It sinks in like butter.
Oh, that looks like something.
I think we're cooking with gas now.
As you
Keep it going.
keep going.
No, Veritas just says that. Don't listen to Veritas.
Yes. Oh well. So the sword goes like the tip of the sword goes in
Mm-hmm.
straight. Okay. Does it have any give like moving up or down?
Yeah, it feels like you can move up or down.
Okay. Let's try sliding the sword a bit upward.
You slide the sword upward, and you can see that it leaves a gap in the stone as you drag it up. And as you drag it up, the seam begins to deepen. And eventually,
It's getting deeper.
as you finish as you reach the top of where you can reach, the stone opens inwards to an impossible space. As you've seen the backside of this rock, there's nothing there. But clearly before you is a stone room. A stone room that oh, there we go. Working. Trying to pick. There we go. Can you all see?
Yes.
Ah.
Mm.
A stone room that looks like this.
Josh, did you say you can't?
I cannot.
You cannot?
Pure
He has no
blackness.
vision.
Then I would need to give Gazra cool vision.
Just a teensy bit.
And you have dark vision, right?
I have a monocle, yes.
What does that give you for dark vision?
Let me verify very quickly. I believe it's 60. It is in fact 60.
Okay.
Yeah.
We in it. We here.
Time to run through this one as fast as we ran through the last one.
Okay, guys, remember, make a beeline straight for the boss.
Yes.
You see a stone room, kind of roughly hewn. You can see that there are what looks like almost like cairns in the middle of the room, as well as 3 hallways leading out of this room.
Oh, okay. This is definitely something.
This feels gloomy.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, we came here for help. Do we announce ourselves?
Hello!
You scream that, and you hear it echo down the chamber. Did you all enter the space?
I mean, Geronimo number
Yes.
2 happened.
Yeah?
Yes, we're in there.
You're inside? Alright. The door slams behind you.
Oh,
Oh,
Who could have seen that coming?
uh, it's fine. We have a way in. Surely it's also a way out.
yeah. We have sword key.
That's worked really well for us in the past.
Uh-huh.
Uh, so we should probably explore and not just stand here in the entrance.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Do you see any reason to go one direction over the others?
Pardon us. We are here seeking guidance from the clerics of the Raven Queen. And after calling out, she'll listen carefully.
Roll a perception check.
I'd also look out, because I'm assuming that my scene visibility still has a little bit left on it.
Oh, for sure. I mean, anyone who wants to roll a perception check may do so.
As long
Please.
as we're rolling dice.
Shall
I am
certainly try.
rolling a hot tonight.
Oh no.
Oh,
we're all
we're
rolling
so
hot tonight.
Good.
Oof. Bosh, you... Down the hallway that's straight ahead, you see a door. You think you hear footsteps behind it.
Sounds like there's people over here. It's a good start.
Okay, great. Let's make our introductions.
Start moving this way.
Entering into a second chamber, you can see what looks to be like a little crypt. 2 coffins on either sides of the room. Still sealed.
What pleasant decorators.
I mean, it's a tomb. I know that I need to make it sunny and happy.
Well,
Anyway, I've heard people over here. Let's take a look.
Over here, before touching the door, we'll call out,
Hey, we're friendly. Just looking for some help, words of wisdom, maybe. Oh, shit.
Oh,
I need you
My
to
heart
make...
was not ready.
I require an athletics or acrobatics check, please. As you open the door, and this hulking figure stands before you and reaches out and attempts to grab you.
Keep rolling hot, Colin.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Oh,
I did not need the full body shot.
He palms your face, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
ah!
Oh, angry bird person.
Oh my.
I was I was not expecting this.
I wasn't expecting it either until you screamed into the space.
Well, we're here for help. I mean, why
Oh, boy.
wouldn't we?
Well, this bird person is going to help us fit in with the rest of the tomb's residents.
Oh god.
And they rolled quite hot.
They sure did.
Yeah.
Alright.
And guys, we can fight one really jacked dude.
But we don't want to fight.
Alright. Unfortunately, he really got the drop on you guys.
Sure did.
He's just gonna punch you with his other hand, Bosh.
I appreciate that he's punching me and not hitting me with whatever that horrible weapon is.
Actually, here's the thing. He's actually not holding that weapon. I don't know why it's in his art, but that's not actually a weapon he has. It's
okay, that's
just his
great.
fists. Anyway,
Oh.
that's an 18 to hit.
It's going to do it.
For 14 bludgeoning.
Oh.
Hmm?
And a 26 to hit. So. For 16 points of bludgeoning damage. And I need
Oof.
a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Hi.
Oh my god, what's wrong with us?
Right, so on the second punch, he just fucking decks you. You're no longer grappled by him, but you are on the ground. You are prone.
Oh.
After that, it is now Gazrakul's turn.
Oh.
We're gonna freak out for a second.
Freaking out is a free action.
Yeah, we're going to let's test it with. Let's do a second level chromatic orb. Higher damage.
Oh.
25 hits. You scorch this person's flesh, and it just impacts. And you did damage, but it only barely seemed to notice. Or really,
we're going to
more barely
use
seem to care.
5 feet of movement to just take a step behind Veritas before we end our turn.
That's great.
All right, Eve.
Oh, that's me. Eve, putting her hands up. No, we're not here to fight. We're not here to be hostile. We just want a guide. Are you a cleric of the Raven Queen? Eve will.
You get no response.
Yeah. Can't read a fucking mask covered in nails. If there's no immediate lowering of guard, considering that this guy just decked Bosch, Eve's gonna spit a curse and bust out the vial and cast Spirit Guardians.
Alright, Spirit Guardians.
I've never cast this before, but it says it's out to a distance of 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously designating all of my allies as not affected.
And what do the spirits look like?
Oh shit. Well, it says if you're good aligned, they can be either celestial or fey in appearance.
Yeah, but it's also your spell.
This big circular area around Eve suddenly flickers with dozens and dozens of small fist-sized, ghostly, transparent flames of silver that spin around in a slow vortex.
Alright. This does seem to get its attention. Do you do anything
boy.
else?
This, I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't either. What kind of attention are we talking?
It went from looking at Bosch to looking at you.
Oh boy. Oh good. That's what we want. She repeats. We're just here to talk. But if you attack us, we'll do what we have to. And that'll be Eve's turn. She's gonna stay right where she's at.
Alright, legendary action.
Oh god. Oh no.
He punches into the wall, rips out a stone, and chucks it at you. I need a dex save.
Okay!
Legendary action, oh god.
Oh boy,
Not
this is
good.
not going good, guys. My dice aren't helping. Holy shit. Take 33 points of bludgeoning damage.
Holy shit! Okay! I'm bloodied.
That was a absurdly good roll I just did.
Does a 16 save for a concentration check.
It just saves.
Oh man.
Because, what? It's half, so that'd be 16 exactly.
Veritas, you get a collision of an Eve against you as a giant fucking chunk of rock just blasts her backwards. Holy shit.
Eve. Always violence with more violence.
Makes it your turn, Veritas.
And I need this figure to make an intelligence save.
Intelligence save.
As a psychic lance will be hurled back at him.
That is a natural 20.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
It's half damage, I guess. I think my dice took a personal offense to you guys kicking Cat's ass.
I mean, our dice aren't helping either.
That's 10 psychic.
Alright.
Bonus action. I will spend 2 sorcery points and fire off a bolt of fire. 17 to hit.
17 just hits.
14 fire damage.
You scorch him.
And ends my turn.
Alright. Bosh.
Bosch is wheezing a little bit after getting knocked on his ass. Like, oh,
I'd forgotten how that kind of thing felt. Okay, let's do this.
he's gonna get up and rage. Let me consult chart of rage. Makes the ground around me within 15 feet difficult terrain. That's meh. Whatever. But I'm gonna smack him with the lance.
Alright, smack him.
Not being reckless because fuck that. The 30 to hit.
Absolutely.
Let's use one of those charges. And fire seemed to work, so let's make it fire.
Alright.
And attacking again. And let us not forget, a new thing for Bosch. Use Unwavering Mark. It's a natural 1 for the second one.
Actual one's gonna miss.
Yeah. The rest of you, long as I am within 5 feet, he has disadvantage on attacking any of you. That's my turn. Oh, but there's Tia.
And then there's Tia.
Yeah, seeing burly guy is going to shift to friggin' Tia. That's it.
Okay.
Alright. It's going to look at you now getting up. And it's going to bend down, pick up this jagged piece, this old metal weapon, and slash at you very quickly. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie. One.
That is actually a success. I don't think anything happens to you, actually.
I'm so glad.
Oh, hey, he started his turn. Is he within
did.
spirit?
He is just within Spirit Guardian range.
Okay, he has to make a wisdom save.
23.
God fucking damn it. Well, we'll take half damage.
Half damage. It's a pretty okay roll. Does that be 8?
Yay.
And he will take this jagged piece of metal and attempt to stab you with it, Bosch.
Stuff.
That's a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
For 16 piercing.
Okay.
And your speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Cool. You're reducing the piercing to 8.
That is going to be the end of his turn. That makes it Gaz's turn.
We're gonna shift 10 feet to this side and whip out old reliable. I don't know if I can. Ooh, I might be able to do some of the measurements.
You gonna lob me in a fireball?
I'm just seeing if it's feasible. You know, this thing is a problem. We're in a little bit of a tight space though, so it's a no-go.
Fireball.
Chromatic orb. Second level. We're going to fiddle around with thunder damage.
17 hits. 15. This thunderous boom smacks into the creature.
And that's it.
Alright. At the end of your turn, sort of stomps his feet on the ground and goes into a charge. I need Bosch, Tia, Eve, and Veritas to roll deck saves
Oh god.
as he comes barreling through.
The
I
Spirit
will
Guardians means it's
just-
difficult terrain.
Sure.
He's got big legs.
Well, here's the thing. Spirit Guardians say difficult terrain, or does it say their speed is halved?
That's a good question. Let me check.
Because Bosch is
the
making
area around
Yeah.
Bosch is already difficult terrain.
Oh shit! It says their speed is halved.
Speed is halved. Interesting.
So, if it matters, his speed would be halved, and then he would be going through difficult terrain.
Oh my god.
In which case, I do not need a deck save from Veritas.
Nice.
Thank you guys.
But oh my gosh,
The little
guys.
victories.
Yeah.
Doing great.
Alright.
I don't know. On the whole, Bosch is still doing great. Very above average day.
You are each knocked out of the way and take 16 points of bludgeoning damage. So like Bosch moved here, Tia's moved here, and Eve has moved here, as he now occupies this space.
Oh god, he's right in front of me.
And with that, that makes it Eve's turn.
Eve's in a lot of pain. Oh, concentration check. That's a fail, isn't it?
That is absolutely a fail.
God damn it. Spectral flames flicker out very quickly. Okay. Eve is bleeding from every orifice. How's everybody else looking?
I'm fine and dandy.
Perfectly fine for now.
Bosch is bloodied. Ah, thank you.
Mm. Oh man. Okay, if this thing hits me one more time, I'm gonna fucking die. So Eve's gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on herself. Real quick. Great. Cool. That was worth a 4th level spell slot. And, bonus action. Bardic Inspiration to Bosch.
Cool. Thank you.
I would love to back up right now, but I'm afraid, so I won't. That's gonna be my turn.
Okay, I was gonna say that was really good healing, but damn, that was a 4th level.
Yeah.
Alright. Veritas.
Yep. So this is a bit of a rough one. Let's do Veritas will take the disengage action to get away from him.
Okay.
Back up 20 feet. And will spend 2 sorcery points to quickly cast his 5th level spell to bring out Help!
Help!
And he will just put him right beside him.
Help is here.
And with that, Help will make his two blasts.
Alright. $11 will miss, but a 23 will hit.
And with that, That is 3 plus that. And that needs to add 5 extra because of the spell level, so that
Right,
should
so
be
12.
12. Yeah, yep, that ends my turn.
Alright. Bosh.
Okay. Well, we're going to use that new feature to take an unwavering mark bonus action attack, which gets to be at advantage against this guy. It's a 23 to hit,
23 hits.
and add 1 to that damage. Well, I guess plus the rage, so add 3 to that damage. And let's just go in for a bunch of attacks. As let's be stupid. Reckless attack. A natural 20.
Stupidity has gotten us this far!
That is a natural 20.
Hooray!
We love it.
You plunge the lance in, and he looks at the gaping wound and collapses.
Oh.
Okay, but that was looking a lot worse. And it seems now.
Good job!
Does Tia do anything?
Does Tia do anything? That was unexpected. And Tia try to inspect this thing and see if it is still dangerous.
Roll an investigation with disadvantage, because you can't. He's got this big Iron Maiden mask thing on, and it makes it really hard to check vitals.
Ooh. I mean, that would be a thing that somebody could do, is take the mask off, but I said I was going to investigate.
It is nailed into him.
Only somebody had heat metal. Okay, Tia is not proficient at investigation, so it's going to be disadvantage intelligence check.
Yeah.
This thing is quite freaky. Is that it?
I hesitate, but yes, I don't know that she would have anything else to do.
Okay. A 12 misses Tia, as
Yes.
a fist from this thing just swings out recklessly at Tia, but Tia, being on edge, is able to not be caught by that as it stands back up. Right? And it'll go ahead and it'll just, punch you. That's a natural 20.
Silvery barbs!
Okay. That's a natural 17 to hit, so
Yes.
a lot.
Not a critical.
Not a critical. Not
Cutting words.
cutting words. I said natural 17. I didn't say how much the total was.
Oh god.
Yeah.
You sure?
Is the total thing I get to know before using cutting words?
It's 27.
Holy fuck! No cutting words, I'm sorry,
Don't-
Bosh.
Don't worry, it's only 9 bludgeoning damage. But I do need a
Okay.
strength save.
Strength save. Okay.
Natural 20.
This time,
Okay.
you're ready for it, and as he punches you, you do not go down this time. Gaz.
Do something useful! Gazi!
You have advantage.
Oh. Well, that is inspiring as we take yet another step back, and then only Veritas imagines three little light bulbs going off on their heads as they cast Enlarge on Bosch.
My.
I was not ready for that. Oh.
Alright. Bosch, you suddenly start to get cramped in this space, but you are now eye level with this thing.
Cool.
Take them out. Good luck.
That's our turn.
Alright. And after you, it's gonna be Eve. Well, actually, no. It's gonna take a legendary action because it might not. Because it might not get it. Eve, I need a dex save.
Ah.
No.
Ooh.
That sounds like I'm down. If it's even as damaging as the first rock that hit me, I'm out.
It's not a rock. He turns towards you. He takes that jagged blade and sticks you through. You take 12 slashing damage. But he leaves the blade in and lets go.
Oh,
It is the start of your turn.
oh god.
You take 10 points of necrotic damage.
Coughing up blood. You said it's a jagged blade.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like barbed?
It looks like it's just worn away with rust and decay.
Oh, I've got tetanus. Gotcha.
Misty, step the hell out of there.
I wonder if that would... I mean, the blade would probably come with me, but I definitely don't want to be here right now. Man, I wanted to heal... Is Misty Step a bonus action or an action?
Bonus action.
It's a
Bonus action.
Well, I can't do both. Well, if you cast a spell from a gem, does it still... It probably still counts against. You can't cast two spells
Yeah,
that are
it
level
still
spells.
counts.
God damn it. Fuck, but Bosch is looking really bad too at the moment, isn't he?
Not as nearly as bad as you.
You are going to die.
Save yourself.
Looking pretty big.
God fucking damn it. Okay, well, shit. Do I heal myself or try to get the sword out or try to get away? There are too many options.
Yes. The answer is yes to all of them
I
all.
can't do all of them. Is getting the sword out of me a free item interaction?
No, it's an action.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, then we're gonna do the only real combination that I can do that would make sense. Yeah. Oh, well, if this hurts me, okay, this is what we're gonna do. First, Eve's gonna use a bonus action
Mm-hmm.
to cast Mass Healing Word.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna do 4th level, because dear God, please, we need some real help here. And wait. Does that affect the number of targets or the number of hit points? Let me check. Yeah, number of hit points. It can target up to 6 creatures, so I'll hit everyone who's been hit.
Even the big guy?
Our big guy.
Had to try.
£12 points.
Mad.
Well, I've bought myself maybe one more turn of sword-piercing damage.
Well, you say that, but as you heal your wounds, you watch as the healing energy pushes the sword out.
Oh shit!
Get the fuck out of there!
Oh, okay. Okay, so that was my bonus action. So, action.
Uh-huh.
Disengage.
Uh-huh.
Back the fuck up. Why did I hear a die hit a table?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was my action, my bonus action, my movement. I believe I'm tapped out.
Alright. Veritas.
Okay. So I like making attack rolls. So I'm going to make some attack rolls. As you see through the corridor, a line of various beams shoot out. 3rd level Scorching Ray will come out.
Alright.
24 to hit.
Absolutely.
16.
16 misses.
Okay.
25 hits. 15 misses.
All right.
So 46.
6 fire damage and 9 fire
So
damage.
15 fire damage as these rays impact, goes to a knee, then stands back up.
And that's not all, because then help comes in with the follow-up. Misses.
Uh-huh.
But wait, there's more!
There's a follow-up to the follow-up, and it connects.
That's
And-
a lot of beams.
And
Yeah.
and this beam strikes him directly in the face, and he falls over like a sack of potatoes.
Is that it?
Wouldn't count on it.
That would be 9 points of psychic damage.
Alright.
As that's our assault.
What an assault. Bosh.
Just a line.
So he's just on the ground.
Correct.
And what... I mean, this is all happening very fast, but what does his body look like? It's like And just full of holes at this point.
You could roll me an investigation check or a medicine of your choice.
I will gladly roll medicine. Yeah, great.
He's a bit farther away, given that you're now twice as tall as you once were.
Okay. And you previously said that this helmet is nailed onto his body.
Yes. You can even see that there seems to be old blood that runs down the helmets from where the nails are. And from where the eyes are.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's awful.
I mean, you can be big brain and just keep attacking this parent corpse.
Alright.
Well, I'm weighing options here. I'm also considering rolling him over and trying to restrain him while he's down, but that seems like a bad idea too. Well, we can compromise with this. Ash will be big brain and continue attacking a corpse. And I need to remember to declare these things because I didn't last time. So let us see. Continue stabbing into corpse. Would I have advantage?
You would have
on this?
advantage, yes.
Okay, let me roll another attack. Wow.
I know
So
we'll
when
do it. A
misses-
headshot, but the iron won't give.
Yes. Okay. It's one attack. Continuing to attack. Oh God, come on. Here we go. The natural 20 this time.
Uh-huh. You plunge in deep.
Any apparent friends?
You could give me an investigation check, since you already rolled medicine.
Okay.
And I'll say, because you crit, I'll give you advantage. The crits,
Somehow.
the crits keep on critting. As you lift your lance from this devastating blow, you look and you see his wound starting to knit itself back together. He seems to be able to regenerate.
Yeah. That's great.
With a nat 20,
Okay.
you do recall he gave some special attention earlier.
Give some special attention. Oh my God, This is Colin being dumb and not Bosch.
He targeted Eve specifically at one point.
Oh.
When she was doing her ghosty stuff.
Ah.
Radiant damage, maybe?
Okay. We can give that a shot, apparently. I'm gonna just do all the things, and action surge. I would like to try to grapple him.
All right,
I don't know that that's gonna do a whole lot, but okay.
you grapple him.
It just happens.
Yeah, just happens.
Okay. And I will declare that the shot that hit is going to be an unwavering mark.
All right.
And there's that. And he is going to do her best and some attacks. Apparently. Do.
Alright, they hit. Tear into flesh.
Okay. Both of those roll. Yes. There we go.
Alright.
Okay.
After Tia's turn, all of you in the room start hearing stone crunching. And eventually, you see bursting from the sarcophaguses, disturbed from their slumber by certain spiritual guardians that hit them. 2 skeletal warriors.
God fucking damn it.
They rolled wisdom saves. They failed bad. for the spiritual guardians. And they rolled a natural 1 initiative, so it took them a while. And yeah, that is in fact their turn. They're up and at him. You know who else is up and at him? Big guy. But he's now being grappled by Bosch. As he sort of begins to struggle against you, Bosch, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Now, normally, if I could see stuff, it would be at advantage. Is it
This does count.
not? Because
This does.
Okay.
Yeah, this does count.
Oh. I'd say you have inspiration, but I don't know if that'll make a difference.
Not.
Alright. As he struggles against you, you kind of have his arm pinned up against his back, but you feel him try and press his spiked gauntlets into your, or bracers rather, into your flesh and rake, leaving a terrible gash. .14 slashing damage.
Hmm.
And I think... I'll just try and punch you.
Yeah.
That's only a 14 to hit.
Ooh, that's gonna miss.
Struggling against you, he is unable to do anything. Gaz.
Alright.
I'll mention he is still prone as Bosch holds him.
Perfect. We're gonna step right here as we charge up our fancy little museum apparatus. Alright, 4th level. I really should have just learned this spell. That way I don't have to finagle it, but I'm finagling it right now. Gonna be a 3rd level lightning bolt. It's possibly going to be a 3rd level lightning bolt. Let me actually do the roll. It succeeds.
Alright. So that'll be a dex save.
A lot of ones.
Let's see, Skeleton Warrior. Skeleton Warrior just flat out fails, takes 22. And Big Guy fails, but he might as well use a legendary resistance.
Darn you, Buff Birdman. Ah. That's the turn.
Alright. At the end of your turn, I need you to make a dex save, guys.
I don't like those.
Yeah.
Alright. As this thing's kicking and thrashing against Bosch, it kicks the sarcophagus lid that's been shattered, and rubble flies at you.
Oh.
Take 25 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
And it's Eve's turn.
Alrighty, this is great. This is great. So I have a crazy, horrible idea.
Uh-huh.
So question: the sword popped out when it was exposed to healing magic.
Correct.
Does this guy's mask look like it's made of the same sort of stuff as the sword at all?
The sword just looked like a regular sword. This guy's, like, the iron mask, that looks like a completely different make.
Okay, never mind. I'm discarding my crazy, stupid idea. Yeah, no, we need AoE. It didn't work super great the first time. And I'm probably gonna get targeted again, so that's not gonna go well. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop another Spirit Guardians, I guess.
Alright.
Let's do a higher level one this time. Fuck it, let's use a 5th level slot.
Also, Bosch goes to normal size.
Oh.
Boop, boop, boop.
Wait a minute.
Realize. Did forget to roll the extra d4 for
It wouldn't have
one
mattered.
hit. Mattered? Okay.
Not at that time, no.
So, 5th level Spirit Guardians is up. It's 15 feet from me, right?
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
That doesn't get
Nope.
big old beefy dude. Shit, I have to get closer.
You sure do. And there's a skeleton warrior.
How about now?
Yeah, I say that gets him.
Perfect, because I don't want to get any closer than that at all. So that was my action. Bonus action, because I'm dumb and forgot about this, I'll use Rod of the Rose and give Bardic Inspiration to 4 targets at once. Did Bosch use his inspiration or no?
I don't believe so.
No, I haven't yet.
Okay, then that'll go to Veritas, Gazrakul, Tia, and Help.
Yay!
Thanks.
Help.
Help.
So much help. All
We
the
need
help.
all the help. And that's I'm afraid. That's what I've got.
All right, Veritas.
All right. Veritas will also be doing something stupid. As he'll walk up and get to this corner of the room. As he quickly draws a line that extends and a wall of radiant light comes forth. As he casts Wall of Light as a bonus action using 2 sorcery points.
Okay. Go ahead and post that spell. Just so I know when the damage occurs.
Good shit.
Yes, he will make a con save that I'm sure he will have no problem doing.
He hasn't. Oh wait, no. I thought you were talking about Veritas. The guy does not have inspiration.
I don't know. I'm feeling pretty inspired. When the wall appears? Yep. Go ahead and roll damage, and I'll roll.
Oh my lord!
Oh.
Got 21 on the con save. He takes half damage,
Yep.
which would be.
Cutting words.
My save DC is 17, so you would have to bring it down by 6, right?
Should I risk it on this or save it for shield? Alright, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm sorry.
You leave it alone as this wall of radiant light cuts through. Oh, I should roll for the skeleton as well. Skeleton warrior.
Skeleton warriors!
Got a 17.
Which is my DC, so he passes.
Alright, so they're both gonna take half.
Uh-huh.
This light cuts through the creature, Bosch, as you're holding it down, and you kind of have to back away as you see this brilliant light literally cut through him, and he dies.
Oh shit!
9 was how much he had after the lightning bolt.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Whew.
But you still got the skeletons.
And
And you still have your action.
yes, as I will take parts of that wall and literally break it off and strike with it as these flakes come off.
Alright. Launch your beam.
As it goes towards the skeleton that's already been hit. A 16?
16 will miss.
Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Can I use that? That I always forget. A D8, right? It didn't change?
Let me double check.
I always forget Bardic Inspiration dice.
It's a D10 now.
D10!
5.
Ooh.
21 will hit. And which one was
As
it again?
This one. Oh, I didn't mean to point like that.
Oh no.
Alright, roll your damage.
Well, I mean, it makes sense if balls come back at him. Ah, 21!
Very nice.
Yeah, we redo that. And it should be slightly... It actually should be slightly smaller now.
Yes, because you get 60 feet of wall, and you used 10 feet of it, so there's 50 feet left.
Yeah, it'd be like this. And with that, help! We'll fire at it.
Is Wall of Light concentration?
Yes, good. Sorry, help.
By help.
I forgot.
You will go into the void inspired.
I'm inspired.
He's a good boy. That's it. Goodbye.
Bosch. You take 7 points of necrotic damage as you feel that gash as blood seems to seep out of it.
Cool. Great. 7 points of necrotic damage. So I can't see through the wall of light, I'm pretty sure.
It is opaque.
It's really bright, but
Yeah.
you can run through it and not be hurt by it.
Can, huh?
Yeah.
It's only if you end your turn in the wall's effect.
Okay. Let's run over. Is that skeleton still there? Or can I not see?
Yeah, he's still there.
Still there. Well, still, this will be more fun. I will run through and be standing here instead. And let's try and take care of the skeleton.
Alright, you try and take care of this skeleton.
Yeah. Do.
29 hits.
Okay. We'll say. We'll say that's an unwavering mark because it doesn't cost me anything unless I use that bonus action attack. And let's hit him again.
31 hits.
31. Okay. I'll do a quick bonus action second wind.
Alright.
Do. Where did. Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Okay. Every little bit counts. Let's get
Does that
added
healing
in.
help with the wound?
Let me read something.
May need to be magical healing. Not regular stupid fighter healing.
Bullshit.
Actually, no. It's just if you regain any hit points.
Amazing.
Hey.
You just sort of tighten your abdomen and the bleeding stops.
All right.
Too thick to bleed.
Just flex your... flex seal your wound with flexing.
Totally.
That makes it...
Flexing wouldn't just cause blood to splurt out of there. But yeah,
See,
he is gonna take a step over there and try and deal with his other skeleton. Biting and clawing.
biting and clawing. The 13 will miss, but the 19 will hit.
Oh, Tia is inspired, no?
Tia is inspired, so
Uh-huh.
Inspired.
if you want to roll it.
So let's do it. Oh, 15.
15 will miss. It clangs off the armor that sort of just is still lingering on these skeletons. But that's
Right.
good damage.
That's what Tia's got.
Alright. It's the Skelebros.
Uh-huh.
Wisdom save.
That's true. That's 21 and a 10.
Can I, cutting words, the 21?
Sure. Yeah, that'll bring it down to, what, a 12?
Excellent.
So they both fail. Go ahead, roll damage.
There were multiple ones in there.
There were, in fact, multiple ones. Oh my god.
Oh,
That
damn.
is so sad.
That's a 5th fucking level
It-
Spirit Guardian.
It sure is. Alright, but Skelebros.
Fucking cutting words for this shit.
This skeleton's gonna clamber out of his now irradiated coffin and step there and well, they give Bosch one good slash at least. That's an 18 to hit.
That's my AC.
Mhm.
You take 13 necrotic damage as he swings his sword, and it's lost a lot of its luster, but almost seems to gain this unearthly glow as it passes through you. As it slashes you with its enervating blade.
Ouch.
Also, you cannot regain hit points until the start of its turn.
Oh my god.
Cool.
I didn't realize that there was actually a good combo between these two things.
I was gonna say, that would have been fucking nasty if they'd gotten that off before the big guy went down.
Yes, it would have been nasty. But he's not done yet. He'll give Bosch another slash.
Okay.
That is a natural 20.
Oof. Let's hear it.
You're thinking about it, Veritas. I hear you.
I can see it, right? That's my question.
Yeah, I'd say you can see it. Like, just barely.
Okay. Reaction for silvery barbs.
Okay. That is a 12. Which will miss.
Well, it's gonna miss.
Alright, who you give advantage to?
And I'm giving it to Eve.
Eve, you
Save us!
have advantage on your next d20 roll. Which is just in time for the sword slash that's coming your way
Oh boy!
with his third attack.
Could be a disadvantage as Bosch threatens him.
That's right. With disadvantage, that makes it a 14 to hit.
Oh, that's one below my AC.
Alright.
Ooh.
It was going to be like a 24, but Bosch came in clutch with a disadvantage.
Oh, thanks, Bosch.
Sword comes whipping out at you, Eve, but Bosch, you're able to kind of shoulder check him and in the mid-swing and cause it to go right over Eve's head. But there's two Skelebros, and this one is going to assault Tia. That's a 17 that misses. That's an 8. That's an 18. I think that still misses.
AC's
Yeah,
19,
she's at
right?
a 19 AC.
And that's
right now.
another 18. Yeah, no. All
Yeah!
all
Those
three
bracers.
Yep, the bracers.
Worth it.
Alright, Gaz.
Well, with that one, I think we're going to keep it classic and not burn any spells that I don't need to. First level Chromatic Orb Lightning.
11 on
I'm the
this.
one right in front.
You're inspired.
Good at this game. I'm
You-
going to
you
use
are
the
inspired.
Station. You say it's a D10 now.
D10.
Uh-huh.
16 on
But a
this.
16. Well, I did my best. I'm gonna hang out in this corner.
All right, Eve.
Hi. Okay, this guy is all up in my grill. I can't imagine that it will go over well trying to stab him with a rapier. And all that flesh he's got.
Yeah,
He has a lot of vital
I
organs.
mean, Bosch have been doing just fine.
That's true, actually. Yeah, okay. We're gonna Chalabi it up.
$20 hits.
Ooh.
I don't know if psychic is gonna do anything.
It takes the psychic.
Oh, cool.
I'm surprised too.
Yeah.
But it takes the psychic. As you thrust forward, and you can see that it did a number on this thing. You can see pieces of armor starting to fall off, and it kind of is. Its movements are becoming more jittery and slow.
Excellent.
Anything else?
No.
All right, Veritas.
Okay. 10 more feet come off as he will hit that one that is trying to attack Eve.
All right, 22 hits. For 20. All right.
Radiant. More triangles come out of it, piercing into him.
Ah. You strike into it, and you can see the bones begin to start falling off of it before rejoining back up as it made its undead fortitude save.
I have to ask, doesn't it care if it's radiant damage?
Not for this.
Undead fortitude?
Not for this one, no.
Yeah.
Not,
Okay.
Yeah, it's not always radiant is the answer.
Okay. Well, fuck these things. Bonus action, Tasha's Mind Whip. I'm going to hit both of them.
All right.
With a third level
that's
cast.
Intelligence saving throw for both of them. That's a 12 and a natural 1.
And they will both take a whopping 10 points.
Right. Roll undead fortitude on the 1. He's passed again.
Okay.
But the other effects of the spell still go into effect.
No reactions, and they got one action they can do.
Is there anything about that action too?
They could take multiple swings still. It's just
Okay.
that they have to decide on what that action will be.
Okay.
And ends my turn.
All right. Bosch. You
Yeah.
healed yourself, so I should remove this mark.
I still can't gain any hit points until their turn starts.
That's correct.
But I can, well, I guess I can drink a potion. Yeah. This guy keeps barely staying up. Let's try and kill him. Stab. Stabby stab stab.
Stab. 31.
31.
Absolutely hits for... What would that be? 22 or 23 damage? Because the rage and the your Battlemaster thing.
No, it does not get that because he didn't do damage to anybody else. Only procs on if they do damage, not making
Gotcha.
attacks.
Okay.
So it should be 21?
21. Okay. Does not succeed. clatters onto the ground, a pile of bones.
Cool. And let me go over here.
You're flanking.
Yes. That's kind of the plan.
28 hits.
Lot to hit, yeah. And it's an unwavering mark attack. I don't think I have any useful bonus actions I can do, so that's going to be it for me.
Alright, then that's going to make it Tia's turn.
Mattia,
Who is now flanking with you.
indeed. It's like we're on a team. She bites and claws.
With the flanking bonus, an 18 will hit.
Okay. Claw still wildly misses, sadly.
Unfortunate. A good bite taken out. Tia comes away with a femur.
Cool. It's Tia's turn.
Alright, started their turn. Wisdom save. That is a 5.
Ah!
Or actually, no, it's a 10.
Roll.
It's a 10, but yeah.
Ah! Do
You
I
got
roll
this.
again?
Yeah, you roll again.
Please, for the love of God.
You can roll above a 10.
That is above a 10.
That's more than double.
It cannot make the save. And as these bones clatter to the ground, where did my music go? The room goes still, with the exception of the faint hum of the wall of light. And as the moment comes to a calm, and you realize that this crypt is fucking dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
But we'll find out what other dangers might lie therein next time.